You are listening to The Bad Boy Radio Show with Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham. This is that real shit, not that fake shit. The only radio show that's not afraid to tell you the truth about the game. This is The Bad Boy Radio Show. Remember, the truth is inside you.
Yo, what up, people? What's poppin'? What's going on? You have tuned into The Bad Boy Show with Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham. Miles, what's going on, bro?
Yo, what's up, man? Everything good?
Everything is cool, man. Everything is good. Yeah. So, guys, today, man, we're going to be talking about, what do you want out of the game? Okay? What the hell do you guys want? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want to do, man? What's the point? What's the point of all of this? You feel what I'm saying? So, we're going to talk about all of that, in a minute. But Miles, what's going on with you? How's life?
Man, nigga, work, nigga, work.
I feel you.
Work. Nigga,
I feel you.
Yo, when you running your own shit, it's work, son. You feel me?
Nah, real shit. That's the funny part. People don't understand. People be like, "Oh, I want to work for myself." I'm like, nigga, you gonna be doing the most work you ever did in your life, working for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, shit.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't change nothing, but I understand why niggas don't fuck with entrepreneurship sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So, yeah.
Man, but yeah, that's how it is, man. That's how it is, So, but yeah, so
right.
We're going to get into some shit, but listen, we're going to take a quick break, right? When we come back, we're going to get into some news, all right? So you guys are listening to The Bad Boy Show. Yo, You still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.
Introducing Ital Roots Jamaican Roots Drink, a perfect blend of health-enriching tropical fruits and naturally powerful male libido-enhancing herbs. Voted best-tasting roots drink in the market and made from superior high-end holistic natural materials. The main ingredient in Ital Roots is Cheney root, a well-known tropical aphrodisiac discovered in Jamaica for men with low energy or low sex drive. It's very high in iron content. This makes it excellent for cleansing and building up the blood cells wherever your body needs it. Buy on Amazon.com or JuiceForLifePlus.com. That's Juice, the number 4, Life, PLUS.com.
Do you have any personal dating issues that you need addressed right now? Dating and life coach Mr. Locario will help you with his 30-minute game session. The Mr. Locario's 30-minute game session is a private one-on-one coaching session on the phone or through Skype. For 30 minutes, you'll get answers to any dating questions you have. To set up your 30-minute game session, go to MrLocario.com. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com.
All right.
We're back on the Bad Boy Show. So today we're talking about, what do you want out of the game? Okay, what do you want out of the game? What are we talking about here? We're talking about what do you want out of the goddamn game? You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is, you have to really ask yourself, what are you about when it comes to this game, when it comes to this life, when it comes to what you're trying to accomplish, the things you want to get going? This could be dealing with women, dealing with, your business situation, dealing with a lot of different things. But it's like you got to really ask yourself, what do you really want? Because once you understand that, then it's going to be easier for you to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you tell me to go to the grocery store and pick you up some shit, I'm going to be like, all right, what do you want? You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to tell me what you want and I'll go and get the shit. But if you're like, I don't know, I'm going to just get anything, and then you're going to get anything back and you're going to be like, damn, I don't really want this shit. You see what I mean? So you're getting a lot of shit you don't want because you don't fucking know what you want. You feel what I mean?
Right.
And so that's what happens a lot in the game, especially when you're dealing with these women, is you end up just sort of like doing shit, but you really don't have any direction of what you're trying to do. and then therefore you get these haphazard results. So you'll be like, because I had a dude call in the other day when I was on, it was me and Steve Dedeen we was on live, and the guy was like, yo, there's this chick that I like, and she's at, I seen her around my way, and she comes to my gym sometime. So I ran into her on the street, and I told her, hey, you should come to the gym this, on the weekend or whatever. And then so he was like, how the weekend came, and then she didn't come through, or she hit him up and said, hey, I'm not gonna make it or whatever. And then so he was like kind of upset, and he was like, like, oh, she flaked on me, this and this and that. So me and Steve was asking him, he was like, yo, so we was like, what are you trying to just be gym buddies with this chick? Like, what are you really trying to do? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he said,
what do you want, nigga?
right. He said he was trying to fuck. So I'm like, we're like, if you're trying to fuck, why are you worried about getting her to the gym? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, so the nigga, he trying to fuck, but he think, oh, well, let me try to get her at the gym, and then so I can talk to her and be around her and do. I'm like, no, nigga, figure out you want to fuck. This is what you really want, right? So try to do things to get that going.
It's like knowing who you are and knowing what you're about is a good way to get to decide what you want out of the game, right?
Right.
But however, that is an important thing to know. What do you have to do to get what you want? And sometimes the things you have to do might conflict with the person that you are. You understand what I'm saying? So then that might change the nuance of what it is you really want out the game. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I mean, look, you gotta let's look at the whole Harvey Weinstein situation. And you got a chick that's talking about she want to be a famous movie star. She meets Harvey Weinstein, and he's like, the only way you could become a famous movie star in this town is if you suck my dick right now.
Right.
You understand? And she says, well, I don't want to be a famous movie star that bad because that doesn't go with the person that I am.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, what it is now is going to change your whole experience, because now she can still become a famous movie star, but now she has to take a whole different avenue. She probably has to work. She has to work harder for more years to build up her resume to become that famous movie star without Harvey Weinstein's help.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So now it kind of changes what you want. It kind of and then that's a long game versus the short game situation too. The short game would have been to suck Harvey Weinstein's dick.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
The long game is actually taking the time to cultivate your talents.
Right.
And still become a famous movie star in the long term, because it just took that extra time because you ain't had nobody helping you like a Harvey Weinstein. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, that's real talk, man. It's real talk. And that's the essence of the whole thing is, when we talk about what do you want out of the game, it's like it's really all the give and take. It's the what you put in, you get out. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you say I want this thing, what do you need to put in to get out that thing you want? You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And that's the problem with the game now, is that a lot of dudes, they want the thing without putting in anything. You understand? They want that hot girl without becoming that hot guy, without becoming that attractive dude, without becoming that guy who's on top of his shit. You feel what I'm saying? But they just want her to to be there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, how does that even work? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's anything else. You got to put in to get out. You know what I'm saying? And, another thing, too, that guys got to understand is that you got to ask yourself, are you actually being honest with yourself about what you want? Because forget about being honest with a chick at this point. You know what I'm saying? At this moment. First of all, are you honest with yourself, though? You know what I mean? Because sometimes dudes just be settling, and dudes just be doing shit because they're like, well, it is what it is. And then they'll try to rationalize why they're in the situation they're in, or why they're doing these things. And, you got a lot of dudes that's on some MGTOW shit, or, oh, I'm red pill and this, that. And I'm like, look, you motherfuckers is lying to yourself, because you want to get with women. You feel what I'm saying? Then they'll say, oh, well, I'm just going to pump and dump. And I'm like, nigga, you lying to yourself. You can't even get a girl, which is why you complaining in the first place. So how the fuck you pumping and dumping? Stop lying to yourself. You see what I mean? And so the thing is, a lot of times when you're lying to yourself, it gets to the point where you're deluding yourself so much that you actually start to believe the lies you're telling yourself, and then you go way off track. And then you end up realize or being frustrated and miserable and bitter because the reason why is that your reality is a reflection of the lies you told yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's what's going on. And you don't even understand why. It's almost like you've basically brainwashed and hypnotized yourself to believe you want the things that you're having now, but you really don't really want that. And it's almost like you got to snap out of it. Like you're under your own bullshit spell. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why you're frustrated because deep in your soul is like, listen, I don't want this. We don't want this. But you're continuing to lie and put a lie, to yourself to mask all the fucking work and energy you would have to actually put in to actually get the things you do really want. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. Because these cats out here, they'll lie and bullshit and be like, oh yeah, this and this and that. And it's just a mask to cover up the fact that, hey, I don't have the energy or the confidence or the whatever to actually go after what I want in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide behind these labels and hide behind these fucking things to pretend as if this is my identity now, so that, I have an excuse as to why I'm not doing the things that I really want to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I really want to get a girl, but you know what? Girls are evil, and they're all hypergamous and whatever. And so there's no point in me even dealing with a girl, because if I do, she's going to claim a false rape charge on me. And if I get married to her, she's going to divorce me and take half my shit. And then I'm going to have to pay child support. They going down the rabbit hole because that is the comfort of just saying that, so they don't have to face what they really want to do. You see what I'm saying? Because it's more comfortable that way, because they don't got to do no work. They can just sit back, chill, and complain.
I want to expound on that for a little bit, because you look at hypergamy in general, right? Mm. Now, it's two ways. It's always two ways to look at shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the average Midtown nigga is looking at hypergamy like, well, I am who I am as a dude, and I'm with a chick, and because she's hypergamous, she's gonna leave me for somebody else with a bigger and better whatever, right?
Right.
But the other way to look at it, if you're a progressive, I'm with a chick, and I am who I am, but I'm always growing and getting better. You understand?
Right.
Last year I made 5 figures. This year I'm getting ready to make 6 figures. Next year I'm getting ready to make 7 figures. You understand?
Right.
Last year I drove a Nissan. This year I'm driving a BMW. Next year I'm getting ready to drive a Ferrari. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, you can be a dude that's upgrading your shit, and a bitch will still leave you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
but the point is, there's actually nothing wrong with hypergamy, because you should always be trying to upgrade and fucking improve yourself. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You should always be trying to do that. And then the chick that doesn't want to go with you on that ride, she shouldn't be with you anyway. But because you're upgrading, look, because you're upgrading all the time, and chicks are hypergamous, that means a new chick is coming into your fold at any given time. Exactly.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That's why it's always funny to me when dudes be crying about the shit. And I'm like, what are you crying about? I'm like, dude, if you're on point, there's unlimited chicks you could get with. So that chick that don't want to fuck with you, then tell her peace out. There's another 10, 20 girls in line.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
You see, when the MGTOW sit on the internet and complain about hypergamy, they're fucking defeatist. They're defeatist losers.
Right, exactly.
They are defeatist losers.
Right.
That's why I said earlier on in the show, I said, look, let's try to understand. We're not making excuses for the nature of a female, but
Right.
let's try to understand the nature of a female and use it to our advantage. Because if a bitch is